how I know Luke. And I saw some of you at one of your after-school running days once last year. It was the winter. There was still snow on the ground. So this is the continent of Africa right here. And really soon we're going to get to talk on the phone to students who are just kind of right there on the ocean in the Gambia. So this is what the Gambia looks like. It's a long and skinny country. And this summer, my team and I started running right here, and we ran all the way across the whole entire country. And I was running to raise money for kids just like you. So kids just like you in the Gambia, they don't all get to go to school, because sometimes they don't have enough money to go to school. And when they get to school, sometimes they don't get to learn really good things that you get to learn. Stuff about how to stay healthy, and stuff about how to stay away from bugs that carry diseases. We're lucky we don't have any bugs that carry diseases here. So this summer I was running so that I could raise money for kids just like you in the Gambia, and that's who we're going to talk to really soon. So, Luke, you're up. Can you open up this Love Gambia folder that's just on the bottom right here? Yeah, and you're going to start just on picture 1, and I'm just going to go through them pretty quickly because we've got some important people to talk to in the Gambia soon. So this is me on the very first day of my run, and I was starting at the border. So the border is when one country ends and one country begins. And if any of you have ever gotten in a car and driven to Maine, you probably went through a border where there were some police officers and a really big building. But at this border, there was no building and there were no police officers. There was just this very old broken brick in the ground, and that was the sign that this is where one country ends and one country begins. So this is where we started.
So what is sign?
There was no sign. There was never a sign there.
It looks like candy.
Yeah, so it was a farmer. This was in the middle of a farmer's field, and he said, I know where the country ends. It ends at this brick right here. So he brought us there that morning. Because we were looking for a building and a sign. There was no building and no sign. So this is where we started our run, and this with me is Pamodu, and he is who we're going to talk to on the phone in about 5 minutes. He's a very good friend of mine. He feels like my brother, and I feel like his sister, because we spent lots of time running together. Next. Do you want to get someone else to do that for you, Luke? So these are the very first steps of my run across the country. So I trained for 7 whole months, just like you guys trained for the Blue Nose. I trained for a really long time to be able to do this run. So we were really happy when we started running. The man who I'm running here with is Keba, and he works in the office with Pamodu in the Gambia. And Nova Scotia Gambia Association is what's on the back of his shirt, and that's who my money was for.